I've told you before that the upright row is the fastest way to pinch a rotator cuff. But there is an exercise that men over 50 absolutely love that destroys their shoulders in a completely different way. It's the overhead barbell press. And the problem isn't just impingement, it's mobility. Now, I'm talking specifically about the vertical barbell overhead press, not pressing in general. Most men over 50 no longer have the mobility to execute this safely, and most don't realize it. And I'm going to show you exactly why. In my video on the upright row, I explained how internal rotation under load causes a pinch. That is a mechanical problem. The overhead press is different. It causes what I call the grind. Now let's test something. Stand with your back against the wall. Heels, glutes, upper back, and head touching the wall. Now raise your arms straight overhead without your lower back leaving the wall. If you can't do that, you don't have the thoracic mobility to safely press a barbell straight over your head. And when you force a barbell overhead without that mobility, two things happen. You grind the humerus into the socket over and over, and you arch your lower back dangerously to compensate. That's not strength, that's wear and tear. This isn't shoulder strength. This is you turning a shoulder press into a standing incline press using your lower back. You're compressing your spine to feed your ego, not build better shoulders. And over time, that grind is what will end shoulder careers. So we need to press at an angle that matches your actual mobility, not the mobility that you wish you had or that you had when you were 20 or 30. This is one of my go-to pressing movements, the Landmine Press, and there's a reason that it works so well. First, the bar moves on a fixed arc, forward and up, not straight overhead. That keeps the shoulder in the scapular plane where it's naturally strongest and most stable. Second, your shoulder blades are free to move. You're not pinning them down under a straight bar, which is where a lot of the grinding comes from. And third, your torso stays upright without cranking your lower back into extension. So you're actually training the shoulder, not compensating through the spine. You can still load this heavy. Think of this as pushing the bar away from you and working with your anatomy, not against it. If you don't have access to a landmine press, this is your next best option. Set the bench just short of vertical, so about 70 to 75 degrees, and use a neutral grip, palms facing your ears. That neutral grip opens up joint space and takes pressure off the front of your shoulder. And the slight incline keeps the stress off your lower back while still hammering the delts. This isn't a downgrade. This is still a solid press, but this is one that your shoulders can actually recover from. Now yes, some men with exceptional mobility can still overhead press safely. But for most of us watching in our 50s, we're not that guy anymore. If your goal is lifting into your 60s and 70s, stop fighting your anatomy. Drop the vertical barbell press for now. Use the landmine press or the neutral grip dumbbell press for the next 6 weeks. You won't lose muscle, and your shoulders will thank you. Now that we've stopped the grinding, we need to fix the posture and mobility issue that caused it in the first place. Because if we don't fix this, no shoulder exercise will be safe in the long term. So make sure you're subscribed. In the next video, I'm going to take on old man posture and how to fix it the right way. Remember, age is just a number if you train smart. Keep punching.